And whereas men, it's different, isn't it? You know, us men, we can give up the meat, but not, or the dairy products, but not the meat. No, meat is the stuff of men. It's for hunting and butchering and killing and aggressive behavior. I'm not kidding. The psychological studies show this. Virility and strength and passion and aggressive behavior. That's what real men do. Don't they? Real men eat beef? You got it. So we can't give up our meat. There's a particular anatomical discussion about men that I want to go into with you for a moment. You've heard about how meat eaters have a certain anatomical and physiological qualities, like the sharp teeth and the jaws and the stomach size and the intestine size and so on, about how meat eaters, you know, have sharp teeth and so on, and plant eaters have flat teeth. You heard that whole argument. Let me just take it to one other level, and that has to do with a very important male organ. It's about macho men. Real men. You know, real men, it's about performance. And I really hate to get so basic with you, but it's the end of the program, so you'll probably forget this. But part of that performance, folks, is volume and potency. Okay? And volume and potency have to do with a couple of little organs that are attached to the prostate called the seminal vesicles. See, that's where you store the semen in the seminal vesicles. Listen to me carefully. Human men are the only meat-eating animals that have seminal vesicles. All other animals in nature that have seminal vesicles are vegetarians. Okay? We have violated millions of years of evolution. There's your seminal vesicles attached to the prostate right under the bladder. Only vegetarians have seminal vesicles, except for meat-eating man, which some of you assume shouldn't be a vegetarian, but in this group, I think most of you know better. All right, so what's the consequence of violating nature? Well, if your mother violates nature and she eats a lot of meat, what happens is, because of the chemicals of meats and some of the other hormone-producing aspects of meat, what happens is she raises you, grows you in uterus in a very estrogenic environment, and as a result, your penis is smaller and your testicles are smaller. And in many cases, the urethra, which is where the urine is carried, doesn't no longer end at the tip of the penis, it ends at the base of the penis. Hypospadia, it's called. And often you're born with one testicle undescended, which is cryptorchism. That's if your mother thinks meat is good. Now, if you think meat is good, what interesting thing happens is that your ejaculate volume is decreased dramatically. Your sperm content is dropped to about 1/3 of what it should be. Your sperm have shortened lifespan, poor motility, genetic damage, and you suffer from more infertility. And testosterone, which is what really makes a man interested, is 13% higher in vegans than it is in meat eaters, and 8% higher in lacto-ovo-vegetarian, you know what I'm saying. And then, as you get older, what happens? The prostate closes down, you can't urinate. I mean, meat's really good for you, right? Now you can't urinate, and then you get prostate cancer, and then you need to buy the little blue pills because you can't get an erection. Now, isn't meat a manly thing to do? You're impotent. You're impotent. You're infertile as a consequence of aberrant eating habits.